We're talking with Donna Price Meadows. This is the big morning. How'd it go yesterday?
It was interesting.
It really was.
The first presentment was with the special prosecutor, Brian Parsons, out of Fayette County.
Right.
Lieutenant Simon was the officer that's in charge and presenting. It turned out to, in the end, be a 12-count indictment against former Deputy B.C. Totten. I don't know if you've gotten a printout. The circuit clerk.
I've got the indictment.
That actual one or all of them?
All the counts.
All the defendants. Did you?
Oh no, not all the defendants.
Okay. There's a list. I did 13 of my own after that one was completed.
Oh, okay. Well, what's this list of defendants?
It's who I indicted.
Oh, yeah, in general.
In general, yes. I indicted
okay.
13 other individuals on other counts.
Okay.
Of course, all the cases I present now he can't have been the officer on them. If he was a collateral officer, then it's not damaging the case.
But if he was the primary witness...
If he was the primary witness, I did not present. I've not pursued.
Well, that means that some of the previous cases are going to...
They've gone. This was the third term from those drug busts in May.
Yeah.
This was the third term, and the ones that I could not salvage did not get presented.
Right.
Unless Chris Cole, Damon Brock, Brian Chinneberry, one of the other officers, happened to be the primary, and Lieutenant Totten was only a secondary officer, then I could do those, and there was either 4 or 5 of them, and that was all that I could
do. The sheriff had used Totten as primary in a lot of that stuff, hadn't he?
Yes. Yes. Sergeant Cole would only do the ones that he personally had involvement in every step of the case. Mm-hmm. Any of the other ones, his comfort level wasn't where mine was either, and I would not present. So, out of all of those airtight cases, I salvaged 5.
Really? But they had that special advisor. What was his name? Bob, right?
Yes.
And they got him in so he could do it right.
There you go.
Sound like he did it wrong, Donna.
I'll let you draw your own conclusion, Mr. Rollins.
I think people are going to draw their own conclusions about that. Mm-hmm. We don't call him Beer Can Bob for nothing.
There you go. The indictment yesterday is not a final product.
Okay.
The investigation is still ongoing. As to those that the indictment pertains to, it's complete.
Now, is this the Totten?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sorry.
So there could be a bit more coming out of this?
Yes. That investigation is not what... The entire investigation is not what you would call complete. It's been... As to those victims identified, of course they're only by initial because they're minors.
Right.
Or were minors. In the actual indictment, it's specific to those, and that's finished. Other individuals, there are still open investigations on.
Mm-hmm. Well,
of course,
I wanted to thank you.
Secret that.
That what?
I started it.
Right. I was going to say I thank you for doing that. In fact, the reason the reason I supported you in the event, I felt like a woman would take personal offense to the things that these men were doing.
Personal and professional.
Yeah. And I'm glad you did. I appreciate you doing it, and you lived up to my expectations.
Well,
I'm glad that I had a chance to support you in the past, and I plan to support you in the future. Just took a picture of the sign over there. I'm voting for the chick. Donna was one of my students, one of my brightest students too. So we're excited about it, Donna.
Well, thank you.